What's up, Scrappy peeps? It's Del from Inkie Quill, and I'm here with a kit crashes video today. And in this series, I take a kit and I try and crash and smash it and get as much to use as I can. This week, I'm actually using a planner kit, so it's not a scrapbooking kit at all. So this is the Planner Society November kit, and I've since stopped subbing to them because it was just getting a bit too pricey for here in Australia. But they're a beautiful planner kit if you do plannering, and I really love the papers that they always include, and there was some that look like little Inkie Quills, so I had to use them this month. So I grabbed anything that I thought I might be able to use. There's a lot of things in the Planner Society kit that aren't always up my alley, so a lot of like post-it notes and big chunky things that I'm not going to use as much. So I grabbed what I thought I could use on a scrapbooking page, and I've decided to go all mixed media on this one. So this is gloss medium, and it's basically just a clear glossy gel that dries hard and clear. That's pretty much what it is. Now, this is a very fluid one. I wish that I had a thicker one. I am going to get a thicker one once this one runs out, but I'm going to wait. I'm going to be a good girl. So this is a Balsa Designs stencil, which has just got some scrawly font text on it. And I'm just smushing the gloss medium through the stencil. Now, this will dry clear, as you cannot see there. And it does take quite a while to dry, and it dries, if you don't leave it to dry all the way, it dries quite tacky and sticky. So I'm grabbing some mists. I've got a Distress Stain and also a Heidi Shine, which I showed the names just before. And I decide to spray them on and then just kind of smush them everywhere. Just smushing, and I don't care. I should put that on a shirt. I'm just using some paper towel now just to bring up some of that colour, and then a different Distress Stain in more of a corally colour to add a little bit of depth. Adding some Gold Heidi Shine, because nothing's complete without Gold Heidi Shine, and spraying that on. Now, this video, I will admit, it was filmed on a day where the lighting was going from super bright to super dark over and over and over again. So I've edited it the best I could. Took me a long time to edit, so if I'm sorry if the colour and the lighting's a little bit off. It did, but I like this layout so much I couldn't put this video in the garbage. So now that my background's nice and dry, I'm ready to start layering. And I love that the bags that they use in the Planner Society are patterned, and because they're just like a piece of patterned paper. So I'm using this gold one with deers on it, and just sticking that on first. And this layout is honestly one of my favourite ones that I've done for a long time. So this is me and my bestie bestie Karen. And if you watch over on my vlog channel, Mr. and Mrs Rad, she makes quite a few appearances over there. And then I'm adding this floral bag. Now, there is a paper that they do include that's quite similar to this, but I liked the smaller pattern that the berries had, if that makes sense. It was just a little bit smaller, and I liked it a lot more. So I'm just cutting this off, and these photos were taken in September, which is our spring, and it was quite cool. So I thought these kind of maroon tones were quite perfect for this layout. So here is that paper, and isn't that gorgeous? Oh, it's so pretty. I want to do something else with it, but I don't know what. It's too pretty, but I will use it somehow, some way I will use it. So I'm just adding a little bit more, and you can see I've added some craft foam during all of this lighting debacle, and just to pop it up a little bit. Go away, Mr. Glare. No one wants you here. So now it's time to do some embellishing, and I knew that you can see the way that I'm looking into the photo. I knew I wanted to have the embellishment cluster just on the right hand side of the photo, because there's a gap there, and it kind of, my eye is looking down that way. So always have a look at your photos and see if there's a direction that's just asking for an embellishment cluster. I purposely put my photo in the center. I don't usually put my photo in the center. I usually put it to one side, but I thought, You know what? I'm going to give this center thing a go. Because my photo's raised up on the craft foam, I did have to put a little bit on this tag that I had cut down just so that it sat properly, because otherwise it wouldn't sit properly. And whenever you use mixed media, so things like gel medium especially, it's quite difficult to get things to stick. So I use a lot of tape and glue just to really secure things, because mixed media doesn't like to be stuck on. It likes to stand out in the crowd, and it doesn't like things to be stuck over it. So I'm just going through this little die cut pack, and there was lots of pretty florals, and that's where I get my title, Wild and Free. So it's a very small title this time. It's something a little bit different, and I just love this photo so much. It was just, we were taking proper selfies of normal smiling faces, and then something happened. I think my hair got caught on her glasses, or my hat got caught. Something got caught, and we just started laughing, and I accidentally pressed my finger on the burst button when you take photos on an iPhone, and I took about 50 photos, and this was one of them, and I turned it into black and white because it is a bit blurry, and I love it so much. So I'm just adding a little embellishment cluster here with some of the cork pieces. And my little title. Does it go here? Does it go there? Where does it go? Who knows? I've been having some title indecisiveness as of late. I don't know what's happened. It just might be the baby brain. I just can't be very decisive anymore. And I knew that I needed another spot where I had a few bits and pieces. So I'm just going through and seeing there were some beautiful like antlers with florals and things like that, but they just weren't working for me. So then I go to my little bowl of wood veneer, and I really recommend having a little bowl of little tiny bits and pieces that you can leave on your desk. It's so handy when you just need that tiny little piece and you don't have to go to the cupboard and get out your whole big container. Just have a tiny selection of little bits and bobs in a bowl, and it just makes it a lot easier to just reach for something. Adding some little stars, which I've now love. And then there's not too much else to go with this one, I don't think. But I just love the softness of it and the black and white photo. I don't usually do black and white photos. Go away, Mr. Glare. I don't usually do black and white photos, but I really like them for when the photo's a bit blurry, or if you've already got photos from the same event that show the colour, I like to throw a little black and white one in the mix. Doing a bit of a doodly border because I felt like it needed it. I often feel like when I have a big mixed media background that sometimes it just needs that doodly border just to rein it all in and just control it so that it doesn't look like my photo's going to wash away on a sea of watercolour. It's quite poetic. So, tapping my fingers. Is there anything left to do? Hardy shine. Shake, shake, shake. Shake, shake, shake. Shake your hardy shine. Shake your hardy shine. And I know I hardy shine the background already, but I need some more. So this is Hardy Swap Colour Shine. For any of my new subscribers who don't know the Hardy Shine story, I accidentally called it Hardy Shine instead of Colour Shine once, and the name has just stuck and broken my scrapbooking internet world, and I can't call it Colour Shine anymore. Adding those little blobs, I think, was just the final little piece that I needed, and then the layout is all done. So thanks for joining me today, guys, and let me know if you'd like to see some more mixed media videos. I've been not as mixed media-y as of late, I think just because I'm trying to catch up on my Project Life albums and get through them. I'm almost complete, almost getting there slowly. But thanks for watching, and if you did like this video, please give it a big thumbs up if you'd like to see some more Kit Crusher videos in the future. And also if you'd just like to see some more videos, because it lets me know that you like what I'm putting out there. Alright guys, thanks so much for tuning in, and don't forget, head over to my Facebook group Scrapaholics Anonymous to join a beautiful scrappy community where we share all sorts of stuff. We're over 10,000 members now, which is incredible, and I love watching what everyone shares over there. I'll see you next time. Bye!